The sound of bloody power. Absolutely getting pummeled. Here we go, back at my old Patiti Point. You can see the old bloody fence. But it's had a bit of a hammering over the last couple of weeks since it's down here. We've got a bloody water pipe hanging out there. But now we've got this huge pipe here exposed. It's taken more of a chomp through here. It's definitely not letting up. It's amazing how much over these last couple of weeks this has actually been taken out. It's quite deceiving when you look out to the sea. The sea's actually quite calm out there. But look at that, here it comes. Amazing how deafening that gets, but it's also amazing how quick it can change. Like now, all that sound is the gravel, loads of it, but you can come down maybe tomorrow, the gravel will be gone and we've just bloody clay. So this is just below Patiti Point Reserve, and like a lot of the grunt smashed out Patiti Point. It looks like it's slowly moving around, starting to take out this point. See where it's undermining? You can already see lumps of clay and shit. The erosion happening in here. We move down a bit. And then where the walkway there we go, already starting to slip out here. So they might have to come down here and start looking at God knows what. It's one of those things very hard to actually stop this. So there you go, there's a little update on Patiti Point, Patiti Reserve, and the wild old sea. It wasn't that long ago I done a bloody video down here Patiti Road, which is now gone. Still here, but you can't get through to the point because it's gone. Patiti Flat. But the amount of shit, the amount of rubbish, still here. And guess what? Growing. All this fluff and shit, insulation, whatever. But I know, she's right, leave her there. Just give you an update on the Patiti Point and the absolute close off. I must say this fence is definitely not overkill. I've just come up here from low tide, walked down the bottom, come along the top here. As you can see, there's bugger all shrubbery left on the edge. Well, the council mentioned about a crack. Well, I'll show you where it is. And this is a large bloody section, and as I filmed a couple of weeks ago, it doesn't take long for these cracks to actually let go. But to see where this twig is, that crack is going right up. That crack is going right from that broken glass, coming through here to the twig. Now you look where it is. Very close to the fence line. So that's that. Definitely not overkill. It's there for your safety. I'm just here to show you this. Now it's time to get out of here. I showed a couple of weeks ago. A crack appeared up here in the top section. As you can see, where you see the 9 degrees taken out of the cliff right there, that was where the crack appeared. It took about 4 days and that whole section dropped. It's very similar to the crack that is back down there, right beside the fence. Fence is there for a reason, for your safety, unless you want to get a wet ass when you drop over the edge with it. Right over the fence in line with it. Just give you a rough idea where we are on the cliff. Here we go. Right there is where I just marked out the big crack. And here we are on the other side of the cliff, the fence. Huge hedge through the hole. And we've got the poor old gun club sitting in the firing line. Time will tell what happens here. Beautiful day. You mentioned Patiti Point and how eroded it is and the rough seas, blah blah blah. And often, so often, people talk about the houses that have been built, which is just on the north side of the actual Patiti Point. I'll show you what's happening over there. Bugger all, really. But put people's minds at rest. The houses look pretty safe. Most of the erosion, the hard hits are right here on the point. It's just about low tide, I think. So there's Patiti Point back there. Come along here. Pretty calm in here. You can see there's still a lot of growth on these cliffs. These cliffs have been really unscathed by the whole, especially last 6 months where Patiti's been copping flogging. We'll go down where the houses are. And here we go. Still a lot of green. Come around, and there we have the houses. Safe as. Plenty of land unmarked by the big seas. There are through around Patiti.